Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my 21st Flosstube video. I just had my birthday. I turned 44. Yes. Every year at my work I tell everybody I'm turning 25 again. Yeah. No fooling anyone. So 44 it is, and wisdom comes with the years, I guess. So, yeah, I had a wonderful birthday. Just had some family over, and last Saturday, it's now the Thursday, the 11th, I was having my birthday was yesterday, the 10th of October, and yeah, now it's the 11th, and it's my day off. So, yeah. Just had a wonderful birthday, and when I went to work, I had to work on my birthday, yes. When I went to work yesterday, my desk at my work was filled with, how do you call it, bunting and flowers and cards, and yeah, it was wonderful. I have a lot of wonderful co-workers, and yeah, I was blessed yesterday. So what am I going to show you this time? I'm going to show you my 4 whips I worked on, which includes 2 new starts for my birthday month. And I'm showing you my purchases, because remember last time when I made a video, I told you the doorbell could ring anytime, and it didn't. And immediately after I stopped filming, the doorbell rang. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to tell you my plans. It's a bit early, but I'm telling you a bit of my plans for 2019. So let's get on with it. First whip I worked on, and I'm not going to show you the original pattern because everybody knows this. I'm going to show you first my before picture. And here I am now. The cardinal is finished, yes, and now I have to do the leaves, and yeah, I have to finish the, is it paws or legs? I don't know. I'm going to have to finish this one, I hope before Christmas. So, and I'm turning it into a pillow, and yeah, I'm having fun with this one. I'm working on this one every weekend, and yeah, wonderful. So this is my progress on 'Tis the Season, and I'm loving it. That's the first one. The next one, and I have to move some things around, is, hold on, which I'm saying every video, my Prairie Life sampler, which is by Heartstring Samplery, and I'm doing this as a sell with Angie from Hibernation Stitcher. So yeah, I had a 2 days, well, not full days, but 2 days work on it, and yeah, about an hour a day, so it's not much, but I work, so I don't have much time. This is the pattern I worked on. Here's the before picture. And here I am now. Wilson. I finished this tree, and I'm starting this little tree next to, or in between these trees. So yeah, I did some, showing you up close, This is my hand-dyed fabric. It's cheesecloth, which is, I believe, yeah, it's 30 count. And I hand-dyed it with coffee and tea, and it turned out great, I think. And because I basted it in the oven, I guess it's a 32. So, and I'm much more happier with 2/2 instead of 1/2. So yeah, also loving this. Then I had three new starts. Oh, happy birthday to me. Well, the first new start is not a birthday start. It's a stitch along which I was lured into by Angie from Hibernation Stitcher. Thank you, Angie. It's this one, Lissy Kate. And I hope it doesn't glare as much. I'm doing this one. But first coffee. And it's a stitch along which is hosted by, I believe, Carrie in Stitches. And I'm putting the hashtag below my video. It's hashtag KT Coffee Time Sell, I believe. Not really sure. So I'm showing you my start on it. I did this. I'm just using DMC for this because it's a little one, and yeah, love these colors anyway. So yeah, I believe it's a nice start on this. And it's a, what fabric is this? I don't know the brand. It's just a natural linen, and it's a 28 or a 32. I don't know. It's just from my ridiculous haul from 2 videos before this one. I bought little packets of fabrics for smalls, and I'm using one of those fabrics, and it's wonderful fabric. I should say, or I would say it's Swigert, but I'm not sure. It's just a natural linen, and 28 or 32. I think it's 32, but don't hold me to it. That was the 1st October sale stitch along with them, and I'm enjoying this very much. Then I started the same day, 1st of October, with my birthday new start, which I was planning for half a year, I believe. This one. Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's beautiful. And the reindeer as well. It's Snow Queen by Mirabilia. I just took the photo from the original pattern and made a working copy and stored away my original copy for safekeeping. But this one, I can tell you, I just worked on it for about 2 hours, I believe. It's so addictive. And I enabled Rachel from Stitchyray Stitchaway to buy this pattern too. And yeah, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, she's very addictive. So I'm showing you my start. I just started from the middle on 32 count pearl gray linen. Is it pearl gray? I'm not sure. I'm linking it or mentioning it in my description box. I started with the middle, and I started with the dress, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the reindeer or finish the dress first. Not sure. I'm looking forward to both. So yeah, very addictive, tell you. Can't wait to get back to this one. And then I have to move over some other stuff. I started yesterday on the 10th, on my birthday, with my other birthday not stitch along new start, and it's this one, Minerva by Mirabilia. And I have it on my frame because I was working on it before. And this is my start on it. It's just black and I just did a little bit on it. This fabric is gorgeous. This fabric is from Tentaculum. I didn't know this fabric or this company before. I just saw this at our LNS, the Borduurparadijs, which had a sample piece of this fabric, and I said I have to have that. And when I had the pattern, I didn't know what to stitch on it, and yeah, ultimately I decided to do a pixie from Mirabilia on it, and I think, let's see, she would be great on this fabric. I think it's wonderful. And to make a jump start to my purchases, which was coming to me last video, this frame is one of the frames I bought from So&So, especially for my Mirabilias, and I can put this in my Lowry stand, and yeah, but I'm in love with this fabric. So those were my new starts and whips for the last couple of 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, Debbie. Let's see. I said that was one of the frames I bought. I bought another, but it was a bit of a misbuy. Hello. I bought this one. And I thought it was a 12 by 9, but it actually is a 9 by 12, and that makes it almost square. And I just wanted a smaller frame like the other one with 9 inches width. But yeah, I chose wrong. I didn't concentrate enough, but who cares? I'm going to use it anyway, and if I don't, I will have a giveaway sometime, or sell it. Who knows? I bought some other stuff, not much, but I bought some other stuff and got some other stuff. I am in the auto ship from Farmhouse Christmas for the Farmhouse Christmas series, and I got the 8th part of it, which says Farm Folk. Love it. And now I am waiting for the last part of this series. I got that one. And I couldn't resist myself. I bought the 2018 Christmas Ornaments edition from Just Cross Stitch, and I'm going to buy it every year. I love it. I just browsed through the magazine and saw several patterns I would like to stitch, so yeah, bought that one. Then, last Tuesday, the 9th of October, I had a stitchy friend come over. Hi Alice. Alice, Honeybee Stitcher, is one of my subscribers and a friend. And she lives close by, and we decided to meet up again. Last time I was at her place, and the last Tuesdays she was at my place, and we just talked and talked and talked about stitching, and that's so, I can't describe it. I normally can't talk to other people about cross stitching passionately. And I'm finally found someone who is absolutely passionate about stitching as I am. So that's so wonderful. So Alice, I had a wonderful time, and thank you for coming by and showing me your projects. They are wonderful, and yeah, spiraling from that, she showed me a project she was working on, and I immediately fell in love. I said, what is that pattern, and where did you get it, and who is the designer? Because I need it. Blue Christmas by the Little Stitcher on Etsy. I couldn't help myself. When Alice went away to her home, I immediately went on Etsy and looked it up and bought it, the PDF version. And yeah, Alice is stitching this on 1/1 on, I believe, 20 count fabric, and I'm going to try this too on 1/1 on, I don't know, we'll see. But I love how this looks. Going to show you up close. I love these stockings, and I love this sleigh, and yeah, I'm going to link the shop below. It's so worth looking at her patterns. They are gorgeous. So bought that one. I will try and put the little clip from not my previous video, but the video before that, in here when I said I'm not going to buy anything anymore. And if I don't, I'm not sure how to do that. So we'll see. So, and that was the last thing for now. I hope I'm done buying stuff. Then I want a giveaway. I was so excited. I was watching Stitchaway's video, Rachel, from the UK or Scotland, I'm not sure. New South, no, I'm not sure. I'm not going to. Wonderful videos, wonderful projects, a lot of Mirabilias. I love her projects, and she's very soft and kind, and yeah. She was doing a video and I was watching it while stitching, and she said she bought the series of Frosty Forest by Country Cottage Needleworks, all 9 parts, and she ordered them online and they didn't show up, and then she was sick of waiting for it and ordered another series, the same series, and they shipped immediately. And when she have the Frosty Forest series delivered, the first order came in, and then she had a double, and she said, I am not in need of 2 the same series, so I'm giving it away. And let me tell you, Frosty Forest was on my wish list for a very long time. I've seen a lot of finished results, and I am loving the colors, and yeah. So, of course, I commented on her video that I would love to stitch that one because it was on my wish list, and yeah. Little did I know that about 2 weeks later I was watching her next video, and then she mentioned my name. I won her series. So first off, she sent me this wonderful card. I love cats, and I love these colors. So with a wonderful note inside, which I'm not going to read. And she sent me all the Frosty Forest patterns. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Rachel. It was very nice of you to give away your first order of series, and yeah, I know you said in your comments section of that video that maybe I would give it away when I was finished, and I am surely doing that. I don't know when I'm going to start this series. For now it's in my stash, and when I somewhere in the future am finished with Frosty Forest, I will give them away and pass them along to someone else who would like to stitch these. So thank you very much, and yeah, a thank you is coming your way. And those were my purchases and stitchy kindness and giveaway things, and yeah, it's going to be short video this time, and I'm telling you that every time, but this time it's for real. So short mentioning of my plans. My plans for the near future and not so near future are going to be, I had Alice over, Honeybee Stitcher, last Tuesday, and we were talking about how nice it would be to have what you Americans always have, like stitch-ins at LNS's and meet other stitchers and stitch with them, and we don't have that here. So we are going to, and it's not written in stone yet, we are talking to each other about setting up a stitch-in at yeah, either our houses, and we do a rotation at someone's house once a month, I believe, or we are looking in to see if it's possible to get into a library, but we want to have a stitch-in every other couple of weeks or once a month. I don't know for sure, but we want to have it. So we are going to arrange it together. So Alice, it's a deal. We are going to do this. My next plan is, as you might know, before I did Flosstubes, I already had a YouTube channel which contains paper crafting and scrapbooking and yeah, that kind of stuff, which I'm not doing anymore. And I should say sadly, but I'm just not really into it anymore. So, and I'm only doing what I love. So, but what I do want to do is I want to make a stitchy journal, and I would like to not journal about my ongoing projects. I would like to journal on my FFOs, finishes FFOs. Every FFO I would like to record in my journal. I have this traveler's notebook, which is a leather bound traveler's notebook, and I have a empty booklet in it. I am going to use, I hope that didn't do anything, I'm going to use my Jane Davenport Bright Palette watercolors, if I can open it. I don't know in which shape or form, but I'm going to use it. Maybe one page with watercolors and the next page just writing. And I will write about how I felt, in which circumstances I was when I was stitching on it, and who it was for, when I started it, when I finished it, everything about it. And I'm going to use, I have this very bright Instax Fuji film photo printer, which is just like Polaroid, but just smaller. I'm going to use this to print out the finished result and put it on one of the pages, and on the other page I will embellish it with, I have a lot of paper crafting supplies, so I will embellish it and then write about that project. That's my plan, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do this immediately, but it's a plan for the near future. Then I was watching Stitching Mommy Sarah, her video about her plans for 2019. Currently I'm on 21 whips, and I'm going to start a couple of projects more this year. And I was watching her video, and she was talking about I love the feeling of finishing things, so I would like to see if I can work only on my whips in the next year and not start anything new. And that resonated with me. I have so many whips now, and there are a couple of projects more which I'm about to start, and I get that feeling of I'm not finishing anything because I'm always starting something new. So I really like that idea, but I want to make an exception on that thought. I'm not saying I can't start anything next year, but I can only start something new when I finish something. So for every finish I am making next year is going to be the opportunity to make a new start. So I thought, I'm not restricting myself to only whips. For the most part I am, but when I finish something I can start something new. So, and then for Stitchmania next year I am contemplating on do a monogamous mania for my Heaven and Earth. So it's not written in stone, but it's part of a plan which is in my head right now, so I wanted to share that with you. I didn't have a lot of time the last couple of weeks on Flosstube. I'm catching up as we speak. I have about 30 videos in my watch list to see, and yeah, I'm catching up right now, so I don't have any mentionings of Flosstubers at this moment. So I am saving that for the next video. That's it for now. I only can say thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I would love it. And if you are not new and a returning viewer, thank you so much for your time taking out of your life watching my videos. And I would love it if you would like to give a like, a thumbs up, a comment, and yeah, if you have questions you can ask them always, and I will leave my email address at the bottom of the description box, so you can contact me if you want to. So I believe that's it. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day, and I will see you in about 2 weeks, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful stitchy week, and yeah, see you next time. Bye for now.